Hello everybody, welcome. I'm your host DK10 as usual for all things DMK. Wow, we have got a race on our hands tonight. It is season 2 of the Premier League brought to you at Lago Maggiore GP. But not the GP as you know it. These boys are going around in reverse. It is the Premier League theme as well. As you see in season 1, RCMB2, they're just jumping in the pits. But let's get up. This is Jainio leading the way for Fulham right now. That Fulham livery looks gotta say, look at that Fulham FC on the move. And just get these turned down just a little bit. There we go, that might do. It was a little bit better. Just turn the volumes down. Call it 201,937, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, the prodigy is in the room. D10 Piper, the legend himself, the one that taught me everything I needed to know. Supporting Wrexham, who I do believe was winning 2-0 last time I had a look on the ITV earlier on. So yeah, see how he gets on. He has been away for over a year or two. Last seen in Season 19 of the Trophy McGann League, brought to you by Next Gen Racing, and we have got pretty much of a beefy lobby here with us this evening. We have got none other than the champ, the reigning Premier League champion, DDR Atalad, took Season 1 Premier League title. Can he do it again? But he only did it by a point or two over Charlton. Last season we was running the Hyundai Group 4s. This season we're running the Trophy McGanns, but this is a season like no other season. It is only 6 weeks, but we have got the FA Cup involved as well, and we're going to do that in a way. Or as chalk, there's a bit of lawn mowing in practice. Do that in a way where on week 2, with next week, we are at Brands Hatch GP. We will then do, after the reverse grid race 2, we will do another reverse grid, but it'll be in the Group 3 VW Beetles, and then the last 2 drivers will get eliminated from that first race, and then we'll do another week, and then we're going to week 4. Then we'll eliminate another 2 drivers from there. Heading into week 6, we will have the FA Cup final. So wants to be added to the group. I'm not sure what that's about. Oh, what's that? Hang on, let me sort this out. Sure, we can add him to the group. Regroup. No, I don't need to do that. I'm sure I don't need to do that. I'm sure somebody else needs to do that. Not quite sure what that's about, but yeah. And guess who else is on his way, ladies and gentlemen? Mr. Notorious himself, another driver that has been away for some time. Mr. Martin JL09, who did have a battle with this guy around it in the other variant. Nose to tail throughout it in Martin's championship winning season with Next Gen. It was truly phenomenal. God of his said, which Martin became the champion. That Suzuka East, I do believe, got it done with a race to spare. But don't rule him out. He might be the second, 2 seconds off the pace, but once he gets in the groove, he has been away for 2 years, he will be unstoppable. Dazzler racing for Notts County as well. You love it, yeah you do. Notts County in the Prem. Falkirk are in the Prem as well. We're doing what the Premier League should do. We're having a big batch of big teams here this evening. Barcelona are in the mix. Liverpool, let's hope we do a bit better a job under DDR Jonesy than Klopp at the moment. And we've got Portsmouth here as well. Yeah, Big Frank, oh God, racing for Portsmouth. We have got Everton in the room as well, ladies and gentlemen. The Toffees are in the house. I do believe it's a new driver who planted that wall head on, but don't phase him none at all. The Toffees are solid, are they not? We have got Rangers, Newcastle, and I do believe that is Chester as well. So we are looking good. We are looking good indeed. We've got 6 minutes to go till qualifying gets underway. I'm just going to let the boys know. Let's get in the chat. 6 minutes to qualification, and we are live. We are live. Yeah, let them know. Let them know. Some people watch the stream while they're racing or listen to the stream while they're racing. It gives them an idea of where people are around them on the circuit, and they know how far they are, because they have to concentrate on the racing as you do. But did I even send that message? Did I? Yeah, we did. We're good. We're good. Amateur hour here. I did do a stream earlier on a Call of Duty. Well, I say Call of Duty is Modern Warfare. Let's go with my JL09. Bruno. Yep, Bruno down south. Big Newcastle fan is my JL09. I tell you what, I'm absolutely over the moon to have these boys back racing with us. It is fantastic, and we are one drive away from a full love it. And the one driver is Nottingham Forest. He is not well. So he is literally not well. I did speak to him earlier today. So yeah. Oh, my JL09 just getting a bit of recovery drive there. But yeah, he's not well. So yes, we are one away. But hey, we carry on regardless. 14 drivers for this evening. It's going to be fantastic, guaranteed. Luton Town, a 201.7 in practice. Practice is one thing, as we know. Qualifying is quite another, and he is 1 second to the good. Oh, Genio stepping it up, going quicker again, down into the 2 minutes. DDI Aladi is 1 second off. Chalk just 2 tenths off. RCE MBE2. Who is he actually racing for? Who is RCB racing for? What team is that? I don't know what team that is. I don't know what team that is. This is El Clasico Española. I do not know. I shall find out later on. If anyone knows what that one is, let me know. Not quite sure what that one is. Call myself a football fan. Is it Madrid? I'm not too sure. Wrexham currently sitting in 5th, 2.8 seconds off the pace, currently in the 203s, which isn't bad, as Aldo's at 82 milliseconds behind, and Dazzler's not too far behind either. Oskis, what can we say about Oskis? Had a blinding season with us so far. He is the current Grandmaster champion. We have rerun that event 3 times. Due to some issues that we had lobby issues at one point, and another driver couldn't turn up when we rerun it, then he had to rerun it again. But it was all out on the night, and he won that by 2 points. By 2 points. So the formula in my leagues actually work. Leagues are being won by just smidgens of points, handful of points. So Silver Fox 4 there. He'd buy that for $1. He was Spurs when he joined us before. So where is he still? There's Silver Fox. He's not entered yet, but Old Crawler running for Portsmouth. Can't roll Old Crawler out. He has been one shy of a win in current seasons. He has got pace when he needs it as well. So we will only know what he's got under the bonnet tonight. So yeah, will be absolutely blinding. We're just going to go and check that everybody's running to pace, because we are running different settings this evening. We have changed the power and the weight. So let's have a look. We are all at 359 and 955. Only lads run racing softs, and we are only 2 off. So yeah, we got 2 minutes left to go for qualifying. This season, as you know, last season we run ×1 on the fuel and ×1 on the tyre wear. As it's a different season, different car, I just want to give it that little bit of edge, just a little bit of where the car starts to get a little bit nervy in the corners. The car still becomes lighter as well, but it won't have an effect on the race. No one will need to do a pit stop. Tyre weigh is up to ×2, fuel weigh is up to ×2, so it won't have an effect on having to make a pit stop drastically. It will just have an impact on the car itself. So, a bit of bump draft in there, as that was RCMBE2 coming into the back of Knox County. So yeah, there'll be plenty of this, plenty of rear door action. That's Wrexham on the back door of Falkirk. The Welsh team firing it up the inside, finding his groove, his D10 Piper. Ain't said his name for ages, but I love it. And what I would love as well, if you do enjoy the stream, please hit that like and subscribe. I would really appreciate that too. But yeah, I'm just going to have a lax check of the messages, see what's what. So yeah, we shall see. Just let them know it's racing softs only. Okay, we've hit that mark. Has everybody been around the circuit? With Silver Fox 40. Not sure what that team is, Silver Fox. I do not know what that team is either. So yeah, everybody's in the pits. It is 8 o'clock. It is time. We're going to let them know qualifying's going. We've got 2 races this evening. Qualification starting now. 10 minutes. Good luck all. They're going to need it around here. Lago Maggiore GP in reverse. It's going to be sublime. It's going to be absolutely electric. Let's get it underway. Let's get it going. I hope they're all ready and we are beefed up in the room. Yo, the champ is in the chat. How we doing, Attilad? How are we doing, my friend? The defending champion as well, my Tyad. Gives me a little mwah emoji as you do. I'll mwah you right back. There you go. Qualifying is underway. This is where the season starts. RCMBE2. I do not know what that badge is on the side of your car. As a Silver Fox 40 as well. I do not know. I guess it's from La Liga somewhere. Must let me know what it is. I would really appreciate that. But it'll be Gino number 1. He was fastest in practice as well. D10 must have ran off for a tinkle. He's still in the pits. Needs to get out. D10. Everton are out now as well. County had a decent season as well last season. As did DDR Jones. He survived relegation. There was a good battle down the relegation as well. Offskis is new to the league. Is there 2 lobbies? No. There isn't. Is there only found it? Is there only... No, it's full. No, it's full, Dave. We need to get out on track, my mate. Is he gone? Is he gone? Where is he? Where is D10 Piper? He is currently first. Oh, I don't know what that was about. I don't know what that was about, but they're all on. Yo, DDR Ninja, how you doing, my friend? Thanks for joining the stream. Really do appreciate it. But let's go and find the leader. D10 Piper's currently sitting 15th. Let's get up the order. It is Jahino. He's got pace. He has had a battle this season. He has had a battle in the Group 3 Team Manufacturers event as well. Unfortunately, due to circumstances out of our control, couldn't race their last race. But Team Jaguar was exceptional. The Group team manufacturers was absolutely sensational event, got to be said. It was phenomenal, and it was in the battle as well. DDR Attilad, we had battles up and down the field this season in more than one event, and the gaps have been swish. It's been blessed, it's really been good. So yeah, Fulham currently leading the way in quali right now. A long way to go to get these times in. Running it out wide as well. It's going to be a sub 2 minutes a lap for Gino, I do feel, but if Chalk can hang on to the coattails for Charlton, he will do really well. Just unlucky last season was Charlton losing by a point to DDR Attilad's Luton Town. It was phenomenal. Oh, that's just ruined his lap. Yep, face planted the wall. RCMB2 then will move up to second place in quality. Rangers as well got pace to spare. Aldo, a double champion in the Group 3's drivers champion. Bit of a kerfuffle on Thursday. I do apologise for that race. There was only 4. I do believe there was a big event on. I think it's the MDCC. So yeah, the carnage of running a league session with another major league is pretty unformidable, to be fair. But we ran it before anyway. I'm DK10. I don't really care. I'll run whatever. You know, when I started the DMK, there was only 6 of us, and I started it purely just because I wanted to, and I enjoy it. So I really do. The racing speaks for itself, you know what I mean? And these boys put on an absolute show and off. So yeah, Aldo's got a couple of titles as well. Attilad, current reigning Premier League champion. The double is on this season for the FA Cup as well. The FA Cup eliminations run every 2 weeks. Oskis as well, the Grandmaster himself. As Jainio comes in with a 2:01.4. And then you've got RCMB2 with a 2:02. Chalk Aldo comes in with a 2:03. So who's next? It is the Grandmaster himself. Comes in with a 2:03. Suicide Sam race for Falker, 2:07. Mike JL09, Mr. Notorious, comes in with a 2:03.9. Currently sitting in 7th place. Knox Canty are in 5th. Barca 6th. Newcastle 7th. Oh, that's Chester. Got it wrong. Was currently sitting in 8th place with the DDR livery. You love it. And here comes Falkirk in 9th. Liverpool having a go with Charlton already. Not giving up. That battle will be swift. D10 Piper 2:03.5. That is Charlton in the wall. Fucked it up already. Oh, I know I missed VAR, bud. Oh, VAR. Why can't you get in, bud? Oh, I bet Silver Fox 40, innit? Oh, gutted. That's why I wish for numbers, you see. That's why I wish for numbers. Everyone's got to be bosh. I will have a word. This guy only turned up once anyway. So, you know, we'll see if he stays. Hopefully, you know, but if we get more, I will open another lobby. If I get enough to run another lobby. There'll have to be post-race comms on that though, but if I can run 2 lobbies, then I will. Big Frank, was he sitting on a 2:08.964. The Toffees are on a 2:13 dead, currently sitting 14th, and Chalk messed that lap up. Charlton absolutely devoured without. We got 4 minutes just under to go. 2:15. Charlton need to shake it up just a little bit, but leading the way is Jainio in for a fresh set. The car is a little lighter, just took the edge off them tyres. DDR Attilad Luton Town is in again. These are all going on a fresh set of tyres. D10 Piper for Wrexham. The Wrexham gaffer currently in 5th place would be a good starting place on his debut back, shall we say. His debut back has been off for over a year. DDR Jones in Liverpool coming in with a 2:05.7. The 2:05.9 for Suicide Sam. Charlton 2:12. Oh, it's going to get interesting. Knox Counter in 6th. Barcelona currently in 7th. Not used to being that far down the order of Barcelona, but in these leagues anything could happen. The iRacing boys are in and not quite gelling. Just pulling over to the side there. He will be chewing. Chester currently 9th. Liverpool 10th. Falkirk 11th. Don't know what that car is. Don't know what that livery is. Silver Fox, you gotta let me know. Portsmouth 13th. Toffee's in 14th. He needs to make a move. He's got 2 minutes on the clock. Currently leading the way with a 2:01.4. Now on a fresh set of boots. It's Fulham. Let's hope they going to perform here this evening around this twisting circuit. This circuit will definitely test you. I know, but I was actually surprised, to be honest, that I've actually managed to construct a full lobby, you know. And I've got to say thanks to everybody that's turned in. Absolutely sublime, absolutely sublime. So yeah, I dare say halfway through the season there might be a few fallers. It is what it is, you know. Once to get out the running and things like that, do die off, but you know, hopefully we can keep it interesting, keep them coming back. This will take us up to Christmas break, I do believe. So we will take a break for that. And for those that asked me earlier on, is the Grandmaster coming back? I did personally say no, I didn't want to do one after what I had with the other one. But you know what? Now we've sorted it out. We're going to do another Grandmaster. We are going to do another Grandmaster. Dazzler with a 203 dead. Luton Town, what has he got? Currently on a 202 dead. Oh, Charlton sneaking into second place. Charlton with a 201.8, just 3/10 off Fulham. That pushes his rival down for the season, down into third of Luton Town. RCMB2 in fourth, Wrexham 5th, County 6th, Rangers in 7th, Barca 8th, Newcastle 9th, Chester is in 10th, Liverpool 11th, Falkirk 12th, don't know, is in 13th, Portsmouth 14th, the Toffees down the back of the order, but he is a new driver, he's new to racing with us, you know, so we'll learn a lot, and comes in with a 209.7, just a second off Big Frank. That is pretty good, to be fair, and took a couple of seconds off his time as well. We got 20 seconds left to go. Some will get a few flying laps in, we'll get one more lap at least. I don't think it's going to take an almighty effort, but we have got a conger of a train here, and you know what, we'll get on board with Atalad here for the final lap. Let's see how he gets on. That looks absolutely crisp, I've got to be said. Weaving his way through the most awkward part of this circuit onto the easiest, and that has just ruined Liverpool's lap. He's got half a second to get rid of. 4/10 left. That might hinder his Luton's lap. Got out of the way just a little bit late, but we are 3/10 to the good on board with Luton Town, currently in third. 3/10 purple into sector 3. Cut that. You don't get a penalty for that. We've got to be 2 on 2 off. Same with these concrete curbs as well. You can cut these as well. No grip at all, says Martin JL09. That's Enio, 2 minute dead. That's a 2 minute dead. We are 1.2 off the pace right now, but we was purple sector 3. Oh, runs it out wide. That could have been catastrophic. That could have been catastrophic. Chalk 201.4. Second place for Luton. Oh, just 3/10 off. I reckon that mistake on the final corner cost him. Chalk down to third. Rangers 4th. RCMB 2. D10 Piper and Wrexham in 6th. Notts County 7th. Barca 8th. Newcastle 9th, and in the pits it is number 1 Pops and Chester with the overclock running. Can he improve on this time? 3/10 off. Who is left? We did see someone flying across the line. That is old crawler. That is Portsmouth in 14th. And that is Everton in 15th, and getting it wrong on the final piece of the circuit. But they will learn. Everyone will learn. You get better as you pack. When you're racing in the pack, you'll get better. There you go. I would have given you style points, but you kissed the wall. But nonetheless, hold it. Great stuff. Great stuff. Oh, but it's Jainio taking first blood here, and the pole point to go with it as well. You do get a point for pole position. You get a point for fastest lap. Yes, indeed. How you doing with it? Good luck indeed, boys. Good luck indeed. The hat trick is on for Jainio. You've got to start the race first. You've got to take the fastest lap, the race win. In Grand Callum, more or less, that is worth 3 points. That is a hat-trick. That is a bonus 3 points. The only person to do that so far last season in the Premier League was DK10'S, and he did that twice. Screwed up at the end? Yes, but I would say so. There it is. Fulham from Luton. This is going to be fun. Let's go. Let's go. Let me move that key on the side. Don't want that there, do I? Don't know what that's about. Fulham on the right. Luton on the left. Charlton in third. Rangers fourth. La Liga. Oh, what's this about? Display. Oh, yeah. Let me get out. Come back really quick. We're going to miss it. We'll jump back in. We'll get it off here. And they're away. There we go. Now we got it all straight away. And it is Fulham leading the way. Got a good start. 3 attempts to the good already. And that is Luton Town right up the back door as well. Charlton closely following Luton. Rangers fought, and we have got a catastrophic event at the back. There's a few cars flying wide. But Jorginho and Fulham leading the way from Luton. Charlton, Rangers in 4th. La Liga in 5th. Closely followed by Barcelona making up 2 spots as well. And Chester followed in behind New from Notts County as well. And we've got a few fallers at the back of the grid, I do believe, as we're all funneling down. Yeah, D10 Piper down the back. He's going up the inside of 2. Getting that move done. Hold it. That would have been an absolutely blinding move. D10 Piper, Wrexham going on full attack here. Full sense, taking 1 on the turn. Would have been 2. That would have been phenomenal. Number 1 box, and Chester going defensive through the sweepers here. And that is Notts County throwing that car all over the circuit. Wow. So far, so good. Focus. A little bit of off-roading. Liverpool are in 12th. Portsmouth off the circuit in 13th. The Toffees may get a space here. And Martin JL09 on his return to the GT Sports. He is currently racing in 15th place. But it is Fulham leading the way closely leading the way from Luton Town. The current Premier League champions, only by 3 attempts. And the 2nd place finisher last season was the Charlton manager. He's got closely followed by Rangers. This is going to be phenomenal for 20 minutes. Nose to tail racing. First times coming in, the opening times are coming in here, the 207s. 207 for all the boys. Slipstream will be key around certain parts of this circuit. Then it's Luton Town up the inside of Fulham. Got that move done. Signed, sealed, delivered. Luton Town will say thank you very much. Cleanest move you like to see all night. Runs it a little bit wide, gets the curb, gets the exit as well. Pulls out 4 attempts over Fulham, who have now got Charlton to contend with, who have got half a second to Rangers. La Liga not too far behind either. Wrexham down to 8th place. We've just seen Notts County get over Wrexham. Just seen a switch on the board there. Rangers not too far behind. This is where slip is key. If you can get the move done. We're just having a look there at Luton and Fulham. Luton going defensive, then coming back for the racing line. That is pretty swift. You can get that done now. You don't want to go side by side for it. I have tried it myself personally with another racing driver, Dean Hartley, who I had my title fight with. It was absolutely blinding, but it was what it was. Too wide. If you want to go too wide, by all means do it, but you've got to have faith in the driver that you're racing with. But that is Luton Town holding the way. But back down the order is Old Crawler in 15th place. And we are looking for... Who are we looking for? Moved up 4 spots already into 12th. 221 on his opening lap. Made a mistake. Got caught up in all the fire at the back of the grid. Currently running 12th. He's setting purple sets as well, as he will do. He is 4 seconds to the good right now. It's Newcastle. having a blinding game in the Premier League so far. Newcastle, got to be said, under the new management and the new regime that they are in. The big Bruno fan, we have had a coming together. That is Silver Fox for it, and another La Liga that is coming together with Liverpool. Unfortunately, VAR is not with us this evening. He normally gets involved, gets the camera card out, gets the Sky Sports involved, has a look at these issues and gets them sorted out pretty swift. And I'm not sure who that. No, they're getting that move done. That is Liverpool gaining the spot over Silver Fox for it. Falkirk having a look up the inside as well. Thought about it, not going to get that move done. Dabbing the brakes there. You can lift and coast around that corner. It is pretty quick. It's quicker than you think. But Everton on their debut this season in the DK10'S Premier League, currently running in 14th, Portsmouth 15th. Luton Town getting that gap up to half a second over Fulham, who are now coming under fire from Charlton. That gap is 7/10. He's still getting a bit of slip, but not enough to pull him along this flying straight here over the crest. That gap's going up to a second, but it's a purple sector for Charlton. Fastest lap is also worth a point. DDR holding on to that right now on a 201.5. Luton Town have got 14 minutes to hold on here, but can he hold on? These two have been at it in more than one league. Oh, a little bit sideways there for Fulham. Went for the slide tackle, didn't quite come off. Just gave Luton Town a couple of attempts. But purple sector free. You know what we'll do? We'll get on board with Eno just for a little lap. As we can see him. That's how you want to take that corner. You want to cut that. Probably staying third through here. Just lift and bounce the throttle. Get the nose turned in. Brake just that little bit earlier than the car in front to get this curb. Hook it all up, down into second gig, pull out wide, switch straight back over to the right, bury the throttle, get it into third as early as possible. Luton Town pulling out of the slip, you're only allowed to move twice, and then you've got to take the racing line, getting that move done as well. So 201.5, half a second, 4 tenths. So keep it out wide, lift and roll, and then bury the throttle. Once you get all the curb, navigated that pretty well, got the rumble stripper as well. Still half a second from Fulham to Luton Town. 1.2 the gap from Charlton. They just pulled a second over Rangers now as well. And we've got La Liga there in 5th place. Barcelona in 6th, closely followed by Wrexham as well on their return in 7th place. Was running 8th, but they did run the heights at 5th. As you can see, there's a little Deadpool logo on that car there for Ryan Reynolds, the owner of Wrexham. Got the manager D10 Piper in, who is now the manager in this race team for Wrexham. Notts County, not too bad. He hasn't done this variant before either, but running in 8th and 9 seconds to the good over Notts County, over Newcastle, who are 19.2 off the lead and being caught swiftly by Chester, who had a good season last season, survived relegation from Aberdeen against Spurs and Nottingham Forest as well, who are not with us this season. So yeah, it is what it is. Another La Liga is in 11th. Liverpool, recovering Liverpool, got caught up in a few incidents. He's now 30 seconds off the lead, but only 6 seconds off the back of the Liga. And Falkirk down in 13th. Portsmouth having a go with Everton here, down the inside. Have Everton got an answer for Portsmouth? He's having a look, he's all over the back end. Riding the rails of the track there was Everton. Hanging on pretty well as well. Sponsored by Kazoo. Oh, a little bit of a bum tap there. Hold it off, gave the place back. Great sportsmanship. But it's still Luton Town leading the way now by 3 tenths with 11 to go. And another fastest lap there by Luton Town at a 2-minute 1.4. Wow, it's all go here this evening. Lago Maggiore Gp2. The cars will just be getting a little bit light now. They've used a quarter of a tank in the space of 9 minutes. So I should imagine they'll be on half a tank come the end of the race. Tyre wear just creeping in just a little for those. So we'll see how they manage it. There's no even need to 10th up again is Luton Town. Charlton got a gap around them now of 2 seconds to Fulham. And nearly 2 seconds to Rangers behind as well. So he does love this car, this Charlton. It is a good all-rounder, to be fair, this car. It's actually a pretty good car to be owned. It is very good, but we'll see. It's Premier League next week. They're in the VW Beetle, the Group 3. We're not running BOP. We've set the power and the weight ourselves. So make sure your car is tuned up level 3 all the way around. You will get the level, you will get the power weight and the weight right as well. So surely good in that gap, surely up to 2 seconds now, as well as RCMB2, the La Liga gaffer, is all over the back. It's a Champions League match here between Rangers and La Liga, which Rangers I do believe are out of the Champions League. It is what it is. But that gap down at 1.8, so it's faster through that set. It's only 4 tenths behind that. The La Liga team of RCMB2. D10 Piper's only 6.9 off the back, 12 seconds off the current lead as it stands. On his return from over a year off, like I said, he is now running in 6th place, and it's a great return. Great to see him on the track as well. He has been missed. He has been missed a lot. He is the D in the DMK, as you know. Some of you know, I know it's a bit stupid, but it is. We come up with a group name, and I just took every initial off every driver that helped form the DMK. So yeah, I'm not the only one that run it. We've got Dave as well, D10 Piper, Martin JL09, Chalky 12, Dud CF 14, who's on the he's the iRacing champion. Yeah, he's in a fight this season with Martin JL09 as well. Martin JL09 currently leading the iRacing. Barca in 7th place, 14 off, 2 off Wrexham. Not counting, not too bad in 8th. He's 1 second off the back of Barcelona. That gap is coming down. It is now 6 seconds, and Newcastle in the top 10, pushing for a top 10 finish on the Premier League debut in the DK10. Silver Fox 40, another La Liga team I do suspect. I must have to PM him, let me know what that team is. If anyone knows, stick it in the chat, because I don't bloody know. Liverpool in 11th, Falkirk 12th, Chester in 13th, Portsmouth 14th, the Toffees and Everton in 15th, but it is still Luton Town hanging on by 3 tenths. Remember these two going at it again at Dragon Trail Seaside. They was formidable around Dragon Trail Seaside, absolutely formidable. Oh, he's off! We've got the blinkers on. Chalk takes second. Oh, what has happened? What has happened here? He's dropping down the order like a chart topper and Bosch. I'm not quite sure what's happened to Fulham. Oh, Fulham have left. That is gifted, and then I mean gifted, a 3-second lead to Luton Town. Charlton then up onto the podium. Well, he was, but he's a step up further up the podium. He is now in 2nd place. Rangers gifted a podium and currently running in 3rd. RCMB2 can see a podium in 4th. 7 minutes to go. Oh no! No, it's disconnect. Oh, that is crap. That is crap. Everybody is now gonna move up a spot courtesy of Jay. And the Fulham gaffer must be absolutely spitting. I would be spitting feathers. Not good. Wrexham in the top 5. Fastest is a 203.2. And there's only a couple of milliseconds off that. Barca coming under fire from Notts County. You won't see that in real life unless it's a friendly. But you'll see it here, DK10 style. Can Notts County get that move done? And this guy's on a mission, is finding his feet. That gap now is 4.8. It was 9.5 seconds. It went down to 6. It's now 4.9. A 202.5. He is on par with up the front. He's on par with the leaders more or less. La Liga 9th, Liverpool 10th. That brings Falkirk into 11th, Chester 12th, Portsmouth into 13th, Everton up to 14th. That gap down to 1, that, ooh, just seen a 1.9, and it is 1.9. 6 minutes left to go. Have Charlton got a big enough attack again to go at Luton Town? It is 1.9. He is 1.8 gained a 10th through that section alone. It's back up to, ooh. But he has pulled 3.5 seconds. Ooh. That is Rangers off the podium, and La Liga taking a breather, moving up onto the podium. Got half a second over Rangers, who take a tighter line. Might want to bowl it out, take for the switch, get the slip, ride it up the inside at the end of turn 1. He's going to get a big slip as well. As you can see, that gap closing on the front too. It is up to 1.6. The Rangers got an attack for the La Liga team. Retribution is on the cards for Rangers. Not happy of leaving the Champions League. Want to finish on a high here this evening on the first race. We have got to do it all over again for race 2. It is reverse grid, and that's where it all kicks off. The reverse grid. Have you got the talent to fight your way through these teams? But he's going to give it all he's got. We'll keep an eye on the board. Wrexham, he's still in 5th. 8.7 off Rangers, and it looks like Notts County have just slowed a little bit. That gap has come down to 3.8 from Newcastle. The attack is looking strong, and Barca in 8th, only a second off Newcastle as well. We know his pace, we've seen his pace. He has got it in droves, but don't rule out these boys. The Newcastle manager, the Wrexham manager, they have got championship pedigree, but they have been away for over a year, and it's not quite point and squirt. You know, they were saying when they come off iRacing and come on here, it's like, oh good god, it's freaking crap. It is a completely different game once you've been iRacing, trust me, it is absolutely mental. And that move has been done. Rangers got that 3rd place back again, got it down into the sweeper. I can only imagine. I did see it. That gap has grown now. It is up to 6.2. It is 1.4 from Charlton to Luton Town, with 3.5 minutes left to go in race 1. Can he get it done? Oh, sideways through the last corner there. You don't take too much curb. It is mistake heaven there. It will cost you. It will definitely cost if you get that corner wrong. I nearly lost the lead to a DK10'S on there, I do believe. It was actually 29 milliseconds by the time we got to the line. Nose to nose. It was that close. It was really that close. But it's 1.6 the gap. The tyres looking good. Coming under half a tank of fuel shortly. The cars are lighter. The tyres are warm and brisk. Looking pretty good indeed. These cars look absolutely phenomenal, gotta be said. Absolutely love it. Rangers, can they hold on from the La Liga team? They're pushing them by 4/10, 7 seconds to Wrexham behind. Notts County a further 6 seconds behind Wrexham. Now that gap is 2.3. Newcastle United on a charge, can see the victim in front. Let's hope they've got the legs over Notts County. Barcelona 3 seconds behind. La Liga again in 9th, Liverpool 10th. Chester still in 11th. Oh, penalty there for Falkirk. Don't think they'll get that one. Everton and Portsmouth having a right ding dong for the final. One of these will start first and one of them will start second in the reverse grid race, and Everton getting it done over Portsmouth. Want to take the bragging rights in the first race, and that is Big Frank and Everton running it out wide. Would have a quicker exit through this corner though, if I'm honest. Brings him right up the side. He's going to go round the outside. What a fantastic move that was. Right around the outside of Everton. Dummied him, set him up, round right. Took that move on the outside. Pulling off 4/10 as well. Half a second over Everton. Let's go. Let's go indeed. That gap up to 2.2. It is Fulham though, still holding the fastest lap with a disconnect. You know, it is a bit of a freaking shame to be fair. What may have been. We was in for a colossal fight, was we not? It would have been phenomenal. We've got 1 minute 10 left on the clock of race 1. And we'll have a little bit of a break. Let the boys calm down, chill out, take a breather, because it has been absolutely electric here at Lago Maggiore. It's been brilliant, gotta be said. But as Everton just dropped off the pace 1.4, fastest laps of 2:08, only managed a 2:09 in quality, so his race pace is certainly getting there as well, getting faster all the time. They're saying a couple of weeks he'll be mixing it up with the midfield. He's pretty good. I do believe he's a young lad as well, so we'll see how he gets on. We know Big Frank's been on the podium a few times in a few of the DMK lobbies, just missing that all-important elusive win, but he has got pace if he needs to. Falkirk down in 12th place. It's got to be, I've got to say, it's a nice livery as well. Really nice. Do like the colours on that. Chester 11th. Liverpool in the top 10. But not too bad. We have got a yellow flag. Where is it? Who is it? It's in this sector. Oh, it's La Liga. Just spinning around. It is the final lap. We need to get up the front. They will move up a place, and that is Newcastle as caught. I am sorry, Martin, but we need to see. It is Luton Town. Due to the disconnect as well, he was in front, though, say by it. But it is Luton Town, the defending champions, taking the victory here this evening in race 1. Charlton, as they did before, 1-2. And it is RCMBE2, the La Liga, with Rangers behind in the slip. Is he going to get that move done? No, it is the La Liga team coming home in 3rd, Rangers 4th. Wrexham coming home to round out the top 5. Congratulations indeed. And it is Notts County versus Newcastle for the finish. And it is Notts County getting that move done in 6th. Not Newcastle 7th. Barcelona will come home for 8th. And then we're down to Liverpool, who move up to 9th place in the league table. Currently 9th place in the Prem. Luton Town. Show of dominance there. Charlton was putting on a bit of a move, but that got thrown out. But Liverpool coming home for 9th place. Congratulations to you, my friend. And then it is Chester. We'll round out the top 10. Don't do that too early. I have seen it fuck up before. And it is. He got it done. That is 10th. La Liga 11th. Falkirk 12th. And it is going to be Portsmouth to come home for 13th place. And we'll start 2nd on the grid in the reverse grid race. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. What to be said. Congratulations, Portsmouth. Congratulations to Everton as well. Had a good fight with Portsmouth. Fantastic drive, young man. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Luton Town, wow, taking a victory again, showing his dominance. Not quite an hat trick, but he scored 2, got the victory, got the clean race. Wow, just let the boys know. Got a little 5-minute break. When I find the 5-minute, there we go. Wow, what a race that was. I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. And Jay is back in the room. Fulham are back in the room. That was unfortunate. That was very unfortunate indeed. Oh, thank you very much, Chalky Boy. Really do appreciate that. We are going to change it up again. It should go like that, I do believe. I'll just change it to, I think it's practice endurance, and then you change it to reverse grid based on previous results. There we go. Get that changed, as we've got to do it all over again. Yo! I have trouble with this, Trolls. Yeah, it looked like it. It looked like it, didn't it? What a freaking showing that was. Gotta be said. It was phenomenal. I really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. I hope I do it justice. I know my commentary is a bit sometimes, but I enjoy it. I enjoy the crack. I do enjoy the crack. But if you enjoyed it as well, I would please hit me up with that like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. Ooh, yeah, we do. Oh, bugger. Ah, yes. J then with disconnect will start first. Is that right? I do believe that is right. Whoa, new subscriber, DDR Ninja. Thank you very much, my friend. Boss, sending out a token of you, my friend. I love it. Give you a quick dab. Boss. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, I've got to set a grid manually. Right. Right. We'll give it, what we are, 20:39. We've got 5-minute break. I am going to need the race results. There we go. Let me screen bash that. I've got the race results. There we go. And then go into race settings, edit event settings as per usual. Set grid by host. Bosh. There we go. That should be good. We should be good to go. So, did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy that? I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. Why did it not just take the photograph? There it is. Because I did it in Messenger. So it's going to be, if I'm not mistaken, with the disconnect and a non-finish, J on pole from... I don't want to do that. Just give me the bloody photograph. Cancel. Right, it didn't do it. It didn't do it at all, because the phone's an absolute cock. Now I've got it. Wow, so it's going to be J, Suicide Sam, Silver Fox, number 1 Pox. Why are we missing one? No, it's not. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted. That's because I'm a cock. Literally. There we go. There we go. Check inbox. I sent them. I've just screenshotted them, bro. So, yeah. I'm going to get it sorted in a minute. And then we'll get going. We will. Sorry, you looked at that pretty long. I'm going to leave you with a car on the circuit. You know what? We'll just go and I'll leave you with that one. I will be right back. need to set the grid up, and I tell you what, it's going to be a formidable returning race. Gotta be said. It's gotta be said. You know, the returners as well, Newcastle United and Wrexham, put on a good show, found his groove, so not his full groove, but found a bit of his groove. So we are at 8:45. Just going to let them know we're going to get things underway. I'll say let's go. R2. Starting short. Let's go. I've got to set the grid. Do I do that? Change grid order, nearly fucked it up. So, where is everyone? Has everybody entered? Where's Jay? And I do believe it is. There he is. And then it was Big Frank. Then it was Big Frank. Boom, 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 boom. Right, them two are right, that's right. Boom, boom, boom. More bops. Jones it. Where's Oscar's? I need to swap you. Where's it? No. God, amateur hour here, what? That. Yeah. And then where is... No. Yeah. Come on. We'll get there in a minute, Jesus. That's that. Decent pie pot. Why is he right down there? He should be there. I need to do a picture, bring it up. That is it. I'll tell you what, that was a ball ache. Don't want to do that again. Alright. Restarting now. Let's just turn and race 2. So they know the talking. No, there's. Let's go. Wow. If the first one's anyone to go by, it's going to be prolific. I dare say Jay has probably got the biggest start of them all right now due to the disconnects. The DNF moves up the order. So we shall see. Well, move up the order pretty quick. That's where I want to be. I'll start right there. Just to see. now Everton get on. Second row of the grid. 20 minutes on the clock. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. We're away. A little bogged down for Everton, but Fulham got their legs off the start. We can get out of that right now. He has already got 4 attempts to the good, and it's going to be a catastrophic. Falkirk looking around the outside of Chester. I would have stayed up the order just a little bit, but I want to see have they got the minerals to come through this field. The midfield. Barcelona getting the move done on Falkirk, going 3 wide, Chester out wide as well. Falkirk looking for the switchback, not going to get it done. Barcelona taking 2 for 1, but Falkirk having a look back, not going to get it done. On the back of La Liga already into second place. Falkirk in 4th, Chester 5th, Liverpool up to 6th. Oh, we've just seen 3 wide into the hairpin. Barcelona defending well, but that is Liverpool having a charge on the inside. We've got a slipstream train as well. I'm just going to board with Liverpool here. He did look like he had the move, but he's got no slip and will lose ground on the 3 in front. But now he's got a little bit of a slip and can get a little bit of a moment. And he run Liverpool run wide. Get it. Yeah, he holded it. Having a look at Chester here as well. Not quite going to get that move done. We've got yellow flag carnage behind us. It's all kicking off. Who was it? That was Barcelona involved in that as well. Bit of a scuff there on Liverpool, but it's all kicking off in the opening round of race 2. Newcastle 9th, La Liga 10th. Wrexham, the rivalry has been reborn between Wrexham and Newcastle. They are 10th and 11th respectively. Old Crawler and Portsmouth 12th. Everton down the order in 13th already. Falkirk 14th. Chester in the carnage down in 14th, but it's Fulham have got the bit between the teeth after that disconnect. Not if it's a disconnect. They didn't race, did it? So, but if it is, let me know. You know, our forwards will just stick them up there. But oh well, probably my fuck up. I can deduct him 21 points. That would be savage. Yeah, here's what it is. 5 seconds to the good though. Barcelona in second place with La Liga rivals behind in 3rd. Charlton all over the back of this La Liga pit. He knows he can send it down there, get a good run, and he's in a perfect spot on the slip. And Rangers are in 5th. Luton up to 6th already on the opening circuit. Up to 6th place already. Whoa, charging is Luton. He's only 8.6 seconds off the lead as well, which is good in 6th. He knows he's got the pace. But it's Charlton chasing down the La Liga rivals here. He's got the measure of one of them. And if he gets it right, I'm going to break just a little bit earlier and get that swivel on him here and go a little bit wider. Hug it up. Go having a look up the inside already at Charlton on the La Liga team. Getting that move done as well. To be fair, we'll have the inside line for turn 7. Got that move done. Cameraman did a fantastic job there, got to say. Up to 3rd, 7.2. Now he's on the hunt for Barcelona. Charlton taking heads here. Charlton are taking heads. And La Liga now coming under pressure from Rangers, who are coming under pressure from Luton Town. Notts County only a second back. And then we have got Newcastle and Wrexham. The rivalry has been reborn. It has been in the chat. Oh, that is Wrexham having a look on the inside of Newcastle, getting that move. Oh, Newcastle not giving it up, running it wide as well. Wrexham getting the move on Newcastle up to 9th place in the Premier League. Oh, it's going to get tasty. These two have got what is the word I'm looking for? I'll come back to it. There's a word I'm looking for, and it's probably too big words for me. I need to get a dictionary. Can't even spell dictionary, but yeah, I need one. They had a prolific race around here over a year ago, and that's Newcastle doing some lawn mowing. Full sends. Uno. Full sends 10th. Lost him a couple of attempts as well. So Wrexham will be chewing at the bit, with Liverpool only 3.4 behind. Everton up to 12th. Chester seeing off Falkirk. They look like got that job done around the outside. Falkirk 14th. Portsmouth 15th. But it is Jake Hunt leading the way. 2:09.57. The fastest lap so far. And he's 7.8. That gap coming down and just combobulating around 7.978 so far from Charlton, who has done both La Liga teams here in that lap. He has got Barcelona dispatched as well. Barca down to 3rd, Rangers up to 4th, another La Liga team in 5th, the team with no name. Okay. Keep having a look. Oh, Luton! Full fire down the inside into the hairpin on the outside for the final turn. It's going to switch back. Ever tuck up the inside. We have got a yellow flag is out. Someone has been caught offside. Someone will be getting told off. There's no cars spinning around on the track map, but there's one going slowly a few cars back. Luton Town look for that move on the La Liga team. It wasn't on. It was on the outside line at the end of it. He knows he needs to make ground over these cars if he wants to have any say in the podium position. La Liga still behind 6. Notts County at 7th. Wrexham relighting their fire with Newcastle. Was a second and a half behind. It is now 2/10. Oh, what has happened to Charlton? It is Charlton. They've got it wrong. It is Charlton. We've got it wrong in the last corner. The damage on the front of that McGann says it all. That is a face plant. He will not be impressed. He had all the right moves. Dispatched of the La Liga teams up into 2nd place. Now down in 10th place. But it is Jay Fulham still leading the way. Lost a second on that lap. Just finding the groove, just going into a pace. He knows tyre wear is on. He has chewed them up just a little bit as well, pulling away. So he's going to back off and run it. He's got 12 minutes to go. Barcelona have got to see off Rangers. When's the last time you've seen Rangers versus Barcelona? They're doing it here again this evening. And that is Luton Town have got past La Liga. You've seen Rangers having a look at Barcelona. They're not quite going to get that one done, but that gap has come down to 9/10 from Luton Town to Rangers. Is going to make that a 4-way fight. La Liga teams are at it again, 5th and 6th. He's going to full sends down the inside, keeping it tight on the brakes, mugging the apex as well, leaving his rival nowhere to go, seeing it off around the outside and firing it down the straight, as that will bring Notts County into play, and he will be in the slipstream as well as it's kicking off between Rangers and Barcelona. Luton Town are right behind this pair as well by 3/10 of a second and got the better drive out of it as well. We want this one here. That's where it's at. Rangers getting the move done on Barcelona. Luton Town having a look at Barcelona as well. Not quite getting it done. Barcelona hanging on well there. Down in field place. Luton Town right under his gearbox. Great throttle control through there from Luton Town. Like I said, got the drive, got the momentum, has he got the groove to fire it up the inside? Yes, he has. Dan geared that nice and sweet. Brings him onto the back of Rangers now. 4/10 behind, 3/10 behind from Barcelona. Luton Town going. Oh, we've lost to Portsmouth. Portsmouth have left the building, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to 14. Luton Town on a charge. 13 seconds, 10 minutes on the clock. Ooh, it's fast, it's furious. It's the Premier League. So a quick one through field after this move gets done. I dare feel Luton are going to fire it around the outside or go out wide. Come back for the switchback. quite out. Rangers took a tighter line. It may have hindered him coming up this part of the circuit as Luton under the rear wing and pushing on strong here as well. Wants to renew that rivalry with Fulham. 2:04 is a couple of seconds off the leading pace. That gap up to 14 seconds. 9 minutes left to go on the clock. He knows he needs to dispatch Rangers sharpish. Not quite quick enough to get it done into this airpin, but gets the apex, gets it up top, side by side. No foul, please. Keep it nice and good. That is clean as you like. Barcelona watching brief from La Liga as well. Rangers hanging on well here. Only a 10th to the good. Luton in the slip. Going to fire it up the inside. The sweeping right hander uphill. And Rangers might do well just to tuck back into the slip and get dragged around the circuit as you do. Luton got that move done. 14.7 the gap. Already pulling 4 temps over. We have got Everton running 53 seconds off lead. Just 12 seconds off the back of Chester. You can see Falkirk just ahead of 3.2 seconds. Liverpool in 11th. Recovering Charlton into the top 10. Renewing a team rivalry here as well. These are all teams. And Wrexham in 9th. La Liga 8th. Newcastle getting it squirmish on the exit there. Running in 7th place and tracking again. Notts County over the crest. La Liga. The La Liga tracking Barcelona. 3 attempts to the good. We'll see another move. That is Rangers looking to get that move done again over Luton Town. Has brought that gap down to 2 attempts, now up to 4. A little bit more comfortable here is Luton Town through this section of the circuit here. Pulls out half a second over Rangers. He closes that gap back up to 2 within a 10th. Is he going to repay the favour? He's looking around the outside here, is Rangers. I'm not sure it's what he wants to do. He might just want to buy his time because they've got an excellent run there as well. He's just going to slip him. Full send up the inside here. Got to be brave on the brakes. Thought about it, backed out of it. Probably a wise choice there from Rangers. He is on the podium. We have got La Liga only 1.3 behind you. It's not worth binning. Think about where you're going to be come the end, where the points are. And looking good as well. Surely looking good. We got 7 to go. Rangers, La Liga, Notts County under fire from Barcelona. What has happened to Newcastle United? Where have Newcastle gone? And Barcelona going to get that move done up the inside. Full sense from Barcelona. Oh, not quite. That was Notts County not giving anything away. Defence is strong. La Liga as well, not too far behind Barca. That is Charlton now up to 8th place. Wrexham 9th. Newcastle down to 10th. Not too far behind Newcastle. Liverpool getting a little bit sideways there. What happened to Newcastle United? A big mistake. It was comfortable. 202's mistake cost him 214. Down in 10th. Liverpool running well in 11th so far. He is now 3.8 off the back of Newcastle, who's got a 7-point gap over Falkirk, who's got 2 attempts of a penalty to get rid of. Chester running in 13th place. Everton on his debut, fastest lap was a 2.8, running well in 14th. But it is the guy up front that everybody wants to beat. That gap is up to 16.7. Currently sitting on the fastest lap of a 2:09 and is 36 milliseconds to the good. He knows he has got a fight on his hands come this season. It is Rangers versus Luton again. Only a 10th to the good. While these two are scrapping away like kippers, we have got RCMB2, the La Liga gaffer, in 4th place, not too far behind. And they're going side by side again. Rangers having to go defensive over the attack of Luton Town here. But Luton Town getting it done around the outside, on the inside for the next. That's a fantastic move from Luton Town. That attack was phenomenally placed, gotta be said. Defending all the right lines as well. Can he get the drive off the final corner? Looks like he got it perfect. Now Rangers in the slip again. Whoa, how do you keep up? How do you do? What a phenomenal race. We have got 5 minutes left to go. Yes to go. The freaking voice went a bit, bit weird then. What? What the fuck? Wow. Tyre weight just coming in. Probably a shade up. Probably about 2% worn right now. And it is Luton Town with the fronts are looking a bit worse than Luton Rangers kicking up the turf there. In his yeah, there will be dirty tyres now, and he runs wide again as well. That will bring the La Liga team all over his gearbox. Does he fancy a move down the inside here? It's going to be brave if he does. It's going to be very brave. Side by side, not quite got that move done yet. Sailed it up the inside. Fantastic move from La Liga. Runs it out wide. Can he hold it? Technique was 10. Technique was 10. But lost the place down to 4th. Oh, Charlton now up to 5th. 25 seconds off the lead. 5 seconds behind the La Liga team. And that is Notts County out wide. The La Liga team again are under fire from Wrexham. What have Wrexham got? Did Wrexham win this evening? I know there was winning 2-0 last time I seen. If anyone knows the score, let me know. I know the United score, apparently David De Gea played in goal with no hands. I don't know, it's a meme that's flying about as Villa beat Man United 3-1 this evening. If you didn't want to know that, I do apologise. But it is a football league. And that is La Liga defending from Wrexham. Barca down to 9th, Newcastle down to 10th. Wrexham looking good and up to 7th place. La Liga dipped to toe and ran it out wide. It's going to bring Barcelona into play here for 9th. 5 seconds down the road is Newcastle United. Got a bit of fresh air in front and behind. 5 seconds in front, 7 behind from Liverpool. Falkirk under fire from Chester. And Everton running well, 39. 17.5. Another fastest lap came in there, 2 minute 9.48. Pretty much a lonely race. It is what it is. Whether I put him up there by mistake, I don't know, but I can't take it off him now. I did it myself. So yeah, still fairly new to all this lot. You know, I don't normally host and come and do all that. There's only somebody else that does it, but yeah, it is what it is. But Fulham leading the way, 17.8 to the good, and Luton Town have pulled that gap out to 1.8 as Rangers have got the gap to half a second from La Liga. Too bad at all. It's his fastest lap at the moment, 202.5 versus a 202 dead from La Liga. That gap now is 4.3. It was 5.5 seconds before. What do we know? Can Charlton get it done? I don't think they will with 1:55 left on the clock. Notts County are only 6th and Wrexham are 7th. Not a bad night, not a bad night for Wrexham on the return. He's only 1.5 off 6th place. And you got La Liga 2 is in 8th. Barca down to 9th. Newcastle United 3.8 off the back of Barcelona. Liverpool started off pretty well, was in the mix. It is a fucking ugly turn 1 there, but imagine if it went the other way, it would have been just pure carnage, wouldn't it? Would have been pure carnage. But Liverpool 11th. Falkirk, look at the state of that. The gaffer will not be impressed. In 12th. Chester 13th. Everton down in 14th. Where is it at? Where is it at? It is here. It is La Liga versus Rangers. 202 dead again, kicking up the dirt. He's in the slip, 4 attempts to the good, 4.4 to the chalk behind Charlton. They're only 20 seconds off the lead and been scrapping like kippers here. This is going to be the final lap for some. I dare say Fulham, mate, that far in front, 32 seconds, might be the last lap. We'll keep an eye on, but I want to watch this one here as Rangers maintain that gap with his 6 attempts, 3 seconds in front of Luton. That's 2.9. Can he hang on for another podium? It would be a good return if he can. But we shall see. Little battles just forming behind us as well. There's Knox County from Wrexham. He's got a 1 second slowdown penalty as well. Needs to get back up the order just to see if there's there's a yellow flag in front. There's a bit of back marker, and it is Fulham FC coming home to take victory here in race 2. Congratulations on the returning Fulham now coming home taking a victory. Will it be Luton Town? Yes, it will. It will be Luton Town to take second. A good all of points. A big power slide around the final corner as well. Good all of points for Luton Town this evening. A good 45 points, I do believe. And Rangers finishing out on the podium. La Liga coming home in 4th. Tremendous recovery to have to come home in 5th. Newcastle. Nope, that is not Scanty. I do believe. Power slide there, coming home in 6th. Wrexham, 7th. La Liga, 8th. Barca, 9th. Newcastle United getting into the top 10. Will be Liverpool coming home for 11th place. A wounded Liverpool there, some war wounds on that car. But coming home in 11th place. Good race on the night. Falkirk will come home for 12th. Everton finishing in 14th. Good race by all, gotta be said. Very energetic, very flat out. Falkirk 12th. Chester will round out the finishing order for this evening and come home for 13th place. What a phenomenal race that was. Everywhere you looked, it was scrapping up and down the field. Everywhere you looked, it was phenomenal. But it is Fulham taking the victory. And if I'm not mistaken, that is pole position, fastest lap and a victory. That is an hat-trick. That is an hat-trick. And a bonus 3 points going his way. The only man to do that last season was Luton Town. So yeah, fastest lap, pole position and a win. That is a bonus 3 points. That will make up for the nil point in race 1. So that will be 25 for a victory in the DK10. Over 25 to victory. 28 points. Not a bad return. Not a bad return. Gotta be said. But wow, what a race, boys. Absolutely fantastic race. Really enjoyed that. Really enjoyed that. And it's nice to see D10 Piper, the Wrexham gaffer. It's nice to see Martin JL09, the Newcastle United gaffer as well. All back on the track fighting it out large. It was phenomenal. And we are back next week for the double header. It is. Where are we? Where are we? Yeah. Let me pull it up because I'm interested. I've got looking leagues running. Right. And it's FA Cup week next week. FA Cup elimination week. FA Cup elimination. It is. Let me just bring it up and I'll tell you where we are next week. We are at Brands Hatch GP next week for two 20-minute races with reverse grid. Then we change it to the Group 3 Beetle. And then we are heading to Senquar B for 10 minutes of full brutal racing in the Group 3 Beetle. And then 2 drivers will be eliminated from that race. Will not be allowed to race in week 4s. You're eliminated. That's how it works. But wow. FA Cup elimination next week, boys. Be sure to be in there. Put your away kits on as well. I would appreciate that. So yeah, FA Cup next week. It's going to be fantastic. If you did enjoy the race, you know what to do. You know what to do. We have got other events going off as well. Monday nights we are doing the POVs of Vigo. Tuesday nights we have got iRacing. Thursday nights is the Group 3 Drivers Championship sponsored by DM5 Vinyl Designs. That's in its 5th season. Plenty of room in there if you want to get involved. If I do get more, I will bring the championship back. And you can run the same as this. I don't mind opening up another lobby. It was fantastic. But thank you to everybody who raced this evening. Thank you to everybody for joining the stream. I have been DK10 and I will see you next week. Have a great evening. Peace.